Alright, thanks for joining me again. Active but odd here. And today, this video is still the same day for me. Let's get to a game at least. So I'm going to crack on, and you can at least see how the match engine works on this one. Yeah. People rejecting working for me because I'm just a nobody, no hoper, apparently. Oh, what are we doing? Yes, the one that's go away. Right, here we go, yeah. So back to some players. Again, we're just going to sign pretty much anybody that we can get our hands on. Let's go 300. 350. 350. 400? Yeah, that'll do. I mean, it's 5-star rated. It's probably going to be somebody that we need. Okay, so Blackburn bid. Well, there's no. Oh, wait, now then. Why would Blackburn bid for this kid? That's interesting. And he wants to play for us. I'm going to give him the max so just so he doesn't go to Blackburn, really. Oh, right, okay, that makes sense. I thought that would seem strange that he'd come to us. Right, got a new player. Fine, let's just get on with it. Okay, so pre-match screen. Give it some information. Some players are not really up for this match. So Dennis thinks he's above this level of opponent. Kibu and a couple of others are. Oh wait, I forgot to see who's up for it. Oh yeah, right. So these are the players that are excited. So they're motivated for the match, which plays a big part into it. Again, another of the nuanced systems in play. We can have a little bit of look at the team reports. We're favourites to win. We can see their predicted 11 and their relative abilities. I mean, he's all right. I wouldn't pay him 600 quid a week though. Team report tells us a bit more in depth about what they are and what they're about, and the club stats. Yeah, fairly simple stuff. So let's crack on. Try and get a few more players signed, maybe. What about 425, 450, 500 with a signing fee? Oh, he does. Oh, probably should have looked if he's any good first. Scout said he's good. 29. Hey, actually, he could be pretty decent. Ah, forgot we've got a scout called Jean-Luc Picard. Brilliant. Excellent. All good. Oh wait, sorry, I missed that. How much is it worth? 9 grand. Great for this level. Tom Miller's joining us. Lovely. 26k probably shows that he's above this level. Sam Harboringham. That's an interesting name. 27. Yes, he's definitely. How many left backs have I got? Wait a sec. That's fine. Yeah, I could probably do one more. Let's have a look if we can grab him cheekily. That's all running out of money. But how are we doing? I've not even been looking. Sorry, I just want to get on to getting us a game. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got him. Still haven't got any strikers yet. That's a worry. I thought I bid for some strikers. Anyway, crack on. We'll resolve that in a bit. Again, if we've got too many players of the back row, the midfield and the defence, we can always sell them on pretty quickly. Have we got anyone decent striker? Oh, we've got literally no strikers. That's a worry. What have we got in those ups? This guy is going to do. We'll just get him on. He's going to do for a friendly match or two. Darwin, yeah, doesn't matter. Get him in. So now we technically have 2 strikers. And again, they'll do for this match. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna let the assistant pick the team just so we can get on to the seeing how the match works. So yeah, where are we? Actions. Get the assistant to pick the team. So we're shaping up. Why have I got actual players on the bench? Silly. What the heck? What's he doing? Wait a sec. I don't know why he's done this. Kivu goes in the centre. What's he picked? Random ass players. I don't know what's happened here. Oh, it's probably because they overlap, isn't it? Yeah. Because they can't play in other positions. Well, you can play midfield. That's fine there. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Let's just get on with it. Doesn't matter. We're going to lose probably anyway, owing to the fact that we only technically have half a team. And yeah, so introduction to the match engine. Just a little bits of info to start with. Key battles, that stuff. I don't really pay attention to this stuff. I already know, or should already know, what I'm up against before we get to this screen. And let's crack on. So it's actually quite a fluid engine. The pitch does look a bit small, and I think the player sort of icons are quite large, so you do feel quite cramped. But the actual play, it's legible. You can see what's going on. You do get stuck. I don't particularly like the corners because you can't really give corner instructions. You can only pick the corner takers. So basically, you're choosing if it's an in-swinger or an out-swinger. But you know, it does a job. It's fine. This is the sort of stat screen I prefer to use. Let's go back and see that. I prefer to stick on here. It gives you enough information to find out if there's a problem, which then I'll go into sort of player stats individually and see what's going on. So the key one I look at is team rating. If at half time you're below 6.5, probably got a couple of players that are bringing the team down. Also, offsides is really clear indicator if your offside trap is working well or if your sort of forwards are straying too far away. And corners, I guess, shows if they're dominating possession, if they're getting a few corners. But there's enough information on here. I've gotten used to it. I would prefer more, but I've gotten used to being able to read how well the game's going from this screen. There are a lot of other sort of things. Sitting on here is a bit dull. Can't really see how the match is going. And the match stats. Again, it's just a bit, you know, intensive, too much for me. So I just prefer to sit on the overview. So considering we've only got half a team, we're not doing terribly. They've had 5 corners though, so we're getting a bit destroyed. I think it's because we've got no forward pressure on them that they can just take their time with their attacks. So Parkin to Turner, back into Sid, nice little triangle there, and Parkin squeezes a goal in at the keeper's near post. Probably not a lot he could have done about that, to be fair to him. Now we've got a counter attack here, and wow, great comeback, Obasi. He was somebody that I was excited to sign. So we've cut the ball down the left. Obasi whips it in. Oh, actually, I've not done the bloody player roles. I've been so eager to get into the game. We'll do that half time. But Obasi with a great sort of individual goal there. Yeah, picked apart. We might have to slow down so I can give some commentary, mightn't we? Let's go back. Oh, it's a bit too much. Let's try that. Picked apart in defence. Oh, yeah, it's not really demonstrating how we are as a team because we're not really a team yet. So Size rides the tackle, lovely through ball to Parkin there, and Parkin gets his second of the game. Habering could have done a little better maybe, but again, I've not saw his player roll out, so I can't really blame him. This is more my fault than anything. So we come to half time. I mean, we've got a goal. I was quite surprised by that. I wasn't expecting it, to be fair. So here we go. We can see. Let me just change this so we can see the conditions. And again, I've got players playing out position. It's all my fault essentially. Obasi's got a 9 already. Bless him, he's doing well. So what I should have done before the match is come in to the player role screen. Now it has the recommended role, which again, any of you guys that have played recent football managers tell you what he is best at playing, but you can always override it. And also you can change their training to mold them into a different role. But just for now, we'll get them playing in roles that they're comfortable with. So 2 defensive fullbacks. He's a ball-playing defender, is he? See, I've not even got to know the team properly yet. I'm just bobbing about trying to get this match in. You know what? I guess he is. He shouldn't be playing bloody centre back, but it doesn't matter. Come on, we'll put him as ball-playing. Kibu is central defender. Excellent. What is that? Galbraith, advanced playmaker. Lovely. Murphin shouldn't even be here. Have I got anybody that should be able to play in the midfield? No. Why is Galbraith? Oh, right, yeah, because he's not actually a real player. Well, who's in defence that could... Wait, oh, what am I doing here? Didn't do that. Whoa, no. I've got someone in defence that could play in midfield. Yeah, Atkinson could play in midfield. Okay. There we go. Atkinson, ball winning midfielder. Murphin is fine. Come on, Kiss, Perkis. That's better. There we go. Right, so at least we've got players that are relatively comfortable in their positions. But back, oh, what was on there? What was happening? Back on. Take Murphy off. What's happening? What did I do that for? Yeah, wait. Oh, it's because I'm using the middle mouse wheel. It's getting a bit things. Right, okay, fine. Dennis is an advanced playmaker apparently. Bassi's an inside forward. I think we saw that from the goal that he scored. Merkin's apparently a target man. That's fine. Again, these players with question marks, they're not going to be a part of our team, most likely. So let's crack over the second half. We might be able to snatch a draw out of this. Okay, so we're playing out from the back. Just a little bit of control there. We're quite an attack. You can see a lot of the teams sort of up and about. I would be looking for more direct play once we have a team. I know I keep talking about it, but we will get better. Spencer's got a shot on goal. Ooh, it's off the crossbar. Gibru clears it really well, finds Merkin upfield, and if he had any talent, he might have been able to do something with that. But we get the free kick at least, and it's another corner to Farsley. Possibly, I feel like they're going to score a goal here. I don't know why parking. Yeah, great cross to Turner. Defense beaten. I think that was my ball playing defender that was that beaten there. Who's got like I think it was 6 for aerial, so it's not surprised that he was beaten. Lovely little weighted cross there. Keeper possibly could have come out, but again, he's a half a star keeper, not someone that we're going to depend on for any serious amount of time. But we've got a free kick here going forward. Bassi's finding himself free again. Oh, it's a great flash across the front of goal. I think we got high hopes for this lad. Not a bad start to his career at Droylsden. Another attack for Farsley. Could make it embarrassing. Kibbu's beaten. Is that? Oh, I thought it might have been a penalty then. Great defending in the end. Miller comes away with it. Passes back to Street. Street clears it upfield, and we've given away the free kick. But last 10 minutes. I'm not disappointed with the 3-1 loss, as surprising as that sounds, because we couldn't really have expected any more. Is this going? What's it going so slow? With having what we're having half a team, so we do need strikers and a goalkeeper. So that's going to be a priority for the next video. Before we play next match, I'm going to want to find at least a striker and a goalkeeper to give ourselves a fighting chance, at least in these friendly matches. We've still got a while before the start of the season. Probably got about £2,000 in player wages left to play with. Even though we're already close to the limit, they do let you go over a little bit. And again, if we're desperate, we can ship off of some of the players that would eventually become squad players. So yeah, so when I talked about before the development of the players, I love this screen. Okay, there's a lot going on, but we'll go through it. Okay, so play name, time on the pitch, morale. So it's showing you if he's been affected negatively or positively. You can click on it, and it'll tell you the effect, what's happened. So here, disappointed his match performance, so his morale's gone down. Disappointed the team lost, but feels that he played well, so his morale's gone up. Absolutely love this screen. And the development side here, so it's showing you how much they've developed. Okay, and when the green bar is full, they will improve at least one attribute. It could be, I think it's up to 3 that I've seen. So here, he's improved 5%. He's learning a fair amount from being involved at this friendly, because he's one of our 16-year-olds, not going to play much for us. Improved that much, and I just think this is such a genius idea. Training plays a part in it as well. Mentoring helps it. I know it's gamey, but rather than it just being so grey and opaque, the training system where you're not really sure if you're having an effect and it takes so long, this is amazing. If you put youth players in the subs, in big games, in European games, they will accrue experience, which I think is just brilliant. If players get man of the match performances, they'll get, so I think it's 5 is the most that I've seen. Oh no, it does go up to 3 hours. Maybe it was 7% is the highest that they get. But it's fantastic, and I think it needs to be talked about more as a system that is it's just gamey enough, because it's like an RPG. You fill your level bar up and bing, you go up. But it's also based in it's grounded enough in the game that it makes sense. And yeah, I can't praise it enough. And we'll see that coming to to play a lot more once we get some decent players in. So we lost the reserves match as well. So that was the match engine and how the match is going to go. Hopefully we won't lose 3-1 that often. I'll sign off here then, and in the next video we're looking for a goalkeeper and a forward, and I'm going to say that here so I don't forget. All right, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.